What are the reasons you get out of bed in the morning? What does this picture make you feel? Why does this remind me of my reasons for getting out of bed? Objects that mean nothing without a purpose, and action is hollow without understanding. According to Eric Niemeyer, the tells of well-being are supposed to be a balancing act, yet others believe you have one without the other. If you have a fire red sports car, doesn't mean you're happy. If you have this swimsuit model wrapped around your arm at a public event, does not mean you're happy. Having a meaning to your action is powerful, even if your action does not bring you anything. When happiness is hard to find or even missing, we blame our environment. Why not look within ourselves? Individuals our age just go through the motions at this point of year. Midterms are over, exams are coming out, papers are due. Why not have fun doing it? Sounds weird, I know. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, and expecting a different result. How many times have you been in these shoes? How many times have you done the same thing, expecting a different result? Well-being is a simple thing. It's so hard to find. Once we have our own definition, we have difficulties keeping it and living by it. We let situations, environmental changes, opportunities, and even others' definitions of happiness change our own. I have my own definition, and this is mine. Why does this picture relate to happiness when I was the only one in the car at the time? When the EMTs said I had no right walking away from the accident? Since hindsight bias is 2020, let me explain. I woke up. I'm still working at 50 Foods. Shift starts at 0500. I ride my bike to school. I also was riding my bike to work today. And I woke up to an amazing sunrise, salty air, fresh air, brand new sheets, and made my own breakfast. What's wrong with that? Jumped on my bike. Nailed that bike ride. It's my favorite song. Once I got to work, I had to do setup. Setup is a 3-man job. I did it by myself. One person called in sick. One person's alarm didn't go off till 10 o'clock. So I said, let the good times roll, even if God doesn't show. And while I'm setting up, a war vet from World War II comes in. As soon as the store opens at 0700. All he wants is a large bag full of peanuts. Not even my department. But I helped him find it, walked him to the cash register, walked him to his car. That made the morning worth it. At the end of my shift, I was supposed to go pick up the girlfriend. But I was asked to stay 3 hours later. Grocery needed help. Knowing me, couldn't say no. I turned into a leader for a family who didn't bother looking at the signs, so they're just being lazy and being dumb. But no, I decided to help them, be nice, make their day, hopefully, and help them get everything they needed as quickly and as best as possible. As everyone knows from Finding Nemo, just keep swimming. Using my definition of happiness, I really didn't work a minute in something close to a 10-hour shift. If you love what you do, you never have to work another day in your life. Knowing my definition of happiness, I moved on into a different environment which did not affect my state of mind and decided to do me for once. To achieve what I wanted, I needed to learn that sustaining my state of mind is not a fixed state, but rather as an ongoing process of change. Thanks to Mepon and Gill in 1998. Learning how to balance different needs and aims would have created my goal, but I unbalanced the equation and got a nasty result. So the drive to the airport was solid. Cranking tunes. I felt so empty, so used up, so let down. I felt so angry, so ripped off, and so stepped on, but I did what I did best. I kept calm and I carried on. 3 days grace, great band. Picking her up. It was Spider-Man waiting for MJ this time. Hot chocolate and chocolate chip cookies in hand. I could care less about the money. It is the smile I was going for. I'm gonna put my 2 cents in and get $1 back. Thanks, Lil Wayne. That should be a win in everyone's book. But that's a win in my book. Driving her home, not seeing her for a couple weeks, sucked. But getting a play-by-play of what I missed made me smile. Made me happy. Being within arm's reach and needing to focus on driving was hard. Small things for small minds, I know. Stayed with her till 1 o'clock the next morning. Caught up. Made up for lost time. Now so far, it's been a sweet day. And I've been rolling with the punches and doing me. That is all about to change because no good deed goes unpunished. Keeping a medium level of well-being is important, since it emphasizes context and importance of balancing many different needs. I noticed, yet pushed aside the balance part and just went for an infield home run. For those of you who know baseball, not a good idea. Balancing the teeter-totter is a lot harder than the small kids at the playground make it seem. Understanding that there is a happy medium. Life's a game, but it's not fair. I broke the rules, so it looked like I didn't care. So I keep on doing my thing, walking tall against the rain. Victory's within the mile, almost there. So don't give up now. That was my state of mind. On the way home, I had the window down, letting the cold air in, singing to the radio, fighting the urge to fall asleep. I ended up ignoring the signs, trying to make it home so I could sleep in my own bed. Instead, my body decided to fall asleep behind the wheel, and I woke up upside down going 80. Now, why is that happy? Because the only thing not good about that day was the unbalancing between sustaining my state of mind and my happiness and achieving. Please take this information and use it wisely. With great power comes great responsibility. Go get him, Tiger.